Good evening. The La Rosière Primary School students will have their new school ready in time for the new 2026 school year. It was the Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, who said this at the laying of the foundation stone for a new block of classes for the school. And the school has about 1,000 students who are now spread between the Belloni and the Montfleury schools. The new school will cost some 41.5 million rupees, which is being financed by the Seychelles government, and the contractor is a locally based Dubai Civil Engineering and Construction Company. The old block is also undergoing renovation, keeping its historical facade.
Today is a really exciting moment for the education community, specifically for the La Rosière community, because the laying of this stone today signifies the end of the long wait. So I think this community has waited too long. And now this is the end of the long wait, and it is the beginning of a very exciting moment. So we hope that by the end of 11 months, this is the period of construction, we should come back here to actually do the inauguration of the new block. And you could see the students, are all excited. They want to see this project materialize. Because, and also you would realize that Belloni School is also after, the space, they want the classes. So we all want this project to start and then complete in time.
The Tourism Department launched a special revenue organization training program designed to support small tourism operators in managing their revenue effectively. The program targets businesses with 24 rooms or less and aims to address challenges faced during the off-peak season. The Principal Secretary, Shirin Francis, says the training covers critical areas such as dynamic pricing, forecasting, budgeting, and the use of technology to boost sales.
The training we've organized, there's 11 in the series, is for revenue to assist our small operators in getting the basic skills in revenue management and revenue optimization, which we feel it's important for them to be able to navigate through the various seasonalities we have in terms of the tourism, for our tourism industry, tourism arrivals.
With the technical support from the International Monetary Fund and IMF, the government has introduced changes to the value-added tax or VAT system. The goal is to address and prevent potential abuses of the system. When presenting the bill to the National Assembly this morning, Vice President Ahmed Afif explained that the IMF's recommendations will be implemented gradually, ensuring the government's ability to collect revenue is maintained. The bill was approved by the LDS members of the National Assembly, with US members choosing to abstain. The VAT system is expected to account for at least 37% of total tax revenue in 2025. The National Assembly has also approved amendments to financial products registered with the Financial Services Authority to bring it in line with international standards. When presenting the bill yesterday afternoon, Vice President Afif said this came after Seychelles conducted a review of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Global Forum standards, with efforts to improve its position against these standards. The National Assembly has also approved amendments to the bill on the prevention of terrorism that will be in line with the recommendations made by the Financial Action Task Force. When presenting the amendment, Internal Affairs Minister Errol Fonseca said Seychelles continues to be evaluated on these recommendations. He said there are three main amendments that are being proposed, and they focus on the way information is shared amongst entities, penalties under the law, and also where ministers get certain powers. The Judiciary and the Family Department signed a memorandum of understanding for the creation of a fast-track card that will allow the elderly and people with disability easier and faster access to court services. Such a service include legal aid, payment of fines, and alimony. The agreement coincides with the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, celebrated every 3rd of December. The winners of the Trust for Sustainable Living TSL competition received their prizes in a ceremony during the Seychelles Ocean Festival. Trust for Sustainable Living is a global charitable organization based in England, and the competition started with an essay writing under the theme, "How can nature help us achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal in my community?" Hamsini Santil came out sixth out of 1,594 entries from 64 countries. Nelson Hernandez, Ellie Modon, and Tigers Kidwell were awarded for reaching the final in the secondary category. Two finalists from both primary and secondary schools were qualified to participate in the TSL International Debate Competition, and the theme of the debate was Nature Solution Against Technological Solutions to Attain the Sustainable Development Goals. Hamsini and Nelson were also awarded for performing well in the online debate. And the Principal Secretary for Education, Myrna Ulante, highlighted the challenges technology poses regardless its benefits.
ICTs are being extensively used to monitor the changing marine and terrestrial environments to better protect the species that thrives in them. Although we recognize the importance of technology to accelerate progress of the achievements of the Sustainable Development Goals, we acknowledge that it is also contributing to more waste and increased use of energy, which is already a cause for alert.
And with this, we end this news summary. I'll be back at 8 for the Creole News. Good evening.